Title: The Forgotten Cabin. The woods surrounding Pinecrest Lake were thick with ancient trees, their branches reaching out like gnarled fingers towards the darkening sky. Amongst the dense foliage, nestled deep within the shadows, lay a forgotten cabin. Its weathered wooden exterior bore the scars of time, and its windows were like vacant eyes peering out into the wilderness. Chapter 1. The journey begins. As the sun dipped below the horizon, a group of friends set out on a weekend camping trip. Among them were Sarah, a bold and adventurous soul, her boyfriend Alex, the ever-practical leader of the group, and their friends Mark and Emily, eager for a break from the stresses of city life. Their hike through the forest was filled with laughter and excitement, but as night fell, the atmosphere grew tense. The dense canopy above blocked out the moonlight, and the only sounds were the rustling of leaves and the distant hoot of an owl. Chapter 2. The Discovery. After hours of trudging through the darkness, they stumbled upon the forgotten cabin. Its presence seemed to materialize out of the shadows, sending a shiver down their spines. Despite their initial trepidation, the group decided to take shelter within its walls, reasoning that it was better than spending the night exposed to the elements. Inside, the air was musty and stale, and the faint scent of decay lingered in the air. As they explored the cabin, they discovered strange markings etched into the walls and floor, symbols that seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy. Chapter 3. The Unraveling. As the night wore on, strange things began to happen. Objects moved of their own accord, shadows danced along the walls, and the temperature plummeted, sending chills down their spines. Sarah, always the skeptic, brushed off their fears as mere superstition, but even she couldn't deny the feeling of unease that hung in the air like a dense fog. Chapter 4. The Haunting. It wasn't long before they realized they were not alone in the cabin. Whispers echoed through the halls, and ghostly apparitions appeared in the corners of their vision, vanishing as quickly as they appeared. Panic set in as they realized that they were trapped in a nightmare from which there seemed to be no escape. Chapter 5. The Descent into Madness. As the hours stretched into days, the group's sanity began to unravel. They argued and fought amongst themselves, their minds consumed by fear and paranoia. Each night brought new terrors, each day a struggle to hold on to what little remained of their sanity. Chapter 6. The Revelation. In the darkness of the cabin's depths, they uncovered the truth behind its haunted facade. Long ago, it had been home to a reclusive family, rumored to dabble in dark magics and forbidden rituals. Their experiments had unleashed a malevolent force that had consumed them, leaving only the empty shell of the cabin behind. Chapter 7. The Final Confrontation. As the sun rose on the final day, the group knew that their time was running out. With nowhere left to run, they made a desperate stand against the darkness that threatened to consume them. In a final, desperate act of bravery, they confronted the entity that lurked within the cabin's walls, hoping against hope that they could banish it once and for all. Chapter 8. The Aftermath. In the end, only Sarah emerged from the cabin's depths, her mind fractured and her spirit broken. She stumbled out into the light of day, the memories of the horrors she had witnessed etched into her very soul. As she made her way back to civilization, she knew that she would never be the same again, haunted by the memories of the forgotten cabin and the darkness that lurked within.